Hey everybody, welcome once again to 3 to 5 Things We Didn't Have Time to Talk About Today. I'm your host, Fred Kennedy. The lovely Lauren is holding the camera today. You can wave from behind.
Hello.
Yeah! So, first up today, we're going to talk a little bit about politics, but mostly not annoying politics, just saving you money kind of politics. So come on in, Lauren. We're going to be back and forth all over the place. Andrew Horwath, I just hit something. Andrea Horwath made her big plan today saying that the NDP, if people voted for them, their big tax plan would reduce your hydro rates by 30%, which seems like a really good idea. But honestly, it all comes back to my good friend Kathleen Wynne. This is all her and the Liberal Party's fault. Now, we don't need to get into the whole gas plant scandal because that gets really annoying. The point is, like $1 billion was wasted. There was really no foresight going on with the province, and they were just throwing money around like they didn't have anything to worry about. So all the things and all the people that voted for Kathleen Wynne are the reason that the hydro rates went so high. Now, I'm not blaming anybody personally. Just listen. I understand if you voted for Kathleen Wynne, because let's be honest, you didn't have a lot of options. Like, who are you going to vote for? This guy? Zoom in on that guy. Like, come on. By the way, great job with the Photoshop work, Ashley. Awesome job. Tim Hudak, come on. Like, seriously, every time I saw him, all I thought about was an angry little penguin. Wah! Vote for me. I'm going to do a great job. Wah! Wah! I don't even know if penguins make that noise. But in my head, every night before Hudak goes to bed, he has a little ice cube bath, and he's like, wah, wah, bring me some herring. Wah! So I understand if you felt the need to vote for Kathleen Wynne, because it's just, what other options did you have? Now, the thing is that we're paying all these really exorbitantly huge hydro rates, which really sucks. It does. It sucks paying all those taxes. But right now, with that big reduction, we're just passing the buck. So what we're doing is we're saying that you're going to have to keep paying for this for a long time. It's kind of like when you're on a payment plan at like Johnny Stereo Shop, and you buy the ridiculous car stereo, and you can pay it off in 2 years, and it's $1,000 a month, or you can pay it off in like 20 years, and it's like $100 a month. But in the end, you pay way more interest over the course of that time. So that's why it probably is a better idea to just pay now. It's frustrating, but that's what happens when you vote for somebody who says that's what they're going to do. So Andrew Horwath comes in like a little Care Bear, going like, don't worry, guys, I'll give you money. It's so great. But is it the best in the long term? Probably not. But the key to this, the way to keep ourselves from being in this position ever again, is to not vote for a party that wastes $1 billion on nothing. Nothing. We could really use that money right now. I'm sorry. Like I said, listen, I understand why. Like, what are you going to do, vote for that guy? I'm not voting for that guy. Penguins? He was a villain in Batman. Ridiculous. Anyway, look at this guy. Look at this guy. What's this guy? He is probably a sapiosexual. Now, am I saying that right? Sapiosexual. Yes, sapiosexual. If you see somebody use the term sapiosexual on a date, he's like, just zoom in on this guy. I'm going to do some sweet special effects. Whoa! This guy he's hipster barista, by the way, one of my favorite memes. But a sapiosexual is somebody that only dates smart people. Do you know how much of a douche you sound like when you say you're a sapiosexual? You're going to have a great relationship that way. That's what you should say. You're a sweatpantsosexual. You're a sweatpantsosexual. I wanted to find baggy ones, Avatar Sports. I don't know what the hell that is, but it was the only good picture of baggy sweatpants that I could find. So anyways, sweatpantsosexuals. That's what you want. You want somebody that you can just hang out with in your sweatpants and watch crappy television and make jokes about the things that you're watching and have fun. Like, you should be able to show up on your first date in sweatpants. Like, these aren't even trashy enough. These don't even have elastic bands on the bottom. By the way, today on the GO train, I saw a dude wearing jeans with elastic band ankles. Is that like a thing now? I'm just telling you, you're never going to be able to defend that. Never. You're never going to be able to defend it. You wore elastic band jeans and you're not 8. Anyways. See, there's a great couple. That's what you should want. Do you think that Homer's a sapiosexual? Because I'm telling you, Marge is not. But they're a wonderfully happy, successfully married couple. It's beautiful. Oh, let's get a little bit serious here. Depression, okay? I was reading a study today that said that video games are a great way to deal with depression. Now, I don't suffer from depression. I have in the past, and I can 100% attest to the veracity, such a sapiosexual, the veracity of that study, okay? Because I found it very easy for me to escape into a video game setting like Skyrim. This is from the Hearthfire expansion pack. You're in this fantasy setting, and you're building this really cool mansion, and then you're defending it, you're doing all these cool things. I can totally get how somebody can find video games a great way to deal with depression. That's a really easygoing, comforting game to play. It's a good time. Although Rome 2 Total War, by the way, oh, buddy. I have massacred weekends like the hordes of Gaul playing that game. I am such a... Anyway, Rome War is like the best game. You're like commanding Roman armies. You're building cities. You're doing all this cool stuff. You're breaking treaties. I say breaking treaties because I always break my treaties. I basically just sign treaties to like take a little bit of heat off one front of my nation, and then I just attack everybody else. And then when I'm done, I break that treaty. I kill them too. It's good. It's real politics right there. Now, I should note that, yes, video games, and this is only my experience, because everybody deals with depression in their own way, and nothing is more annoying than when you're really depressed and somebody goes, can't you just be happy? Clearly not. Clearly not. Nothing's worse for your depression than dealing with this angry American Southern child who probably can't even read, but is destroying you repeatedly on Call of Duty. It's like, I get that you have an amazing grasp on homophobic and racist epithets. I get it. And you're terrible. And you live in a trailer. And your parents probably don't love you very much, and you had Red Bull for breakfast. And you're beating me? That's not going to help your depression at all. I don't even know who this kid, I don't even know who the model child is in this picture, but I just want to pop him in the mouth. With candy. Thought I was, nope, not going to get sued today. Oh, it's my buddy Elon Musk. We're not really buddies, but he's one of my favorite people. He's probably my second favorite South African of all time. How about that? First being Nelson Mandela, obviously. So, there's a great joke. I'm not even going to get into the joke about marriage and Nelson Mandela, but it's very funny. But Elon Musk, okay, this guy has done it all. He did PayPal. That's how he made his big break, was PayPal, right? So he did PayPal, and then he's doing Tesla, and he's doing SpaceX, and he's, what's the other, the solar power company that he's got? Forget what it's called, but they sell these amazing, like, solar panels, and you can put them on your roof, and then you buy a large battery, and you put that in your house. And the solar panels will charge the battery in your house, and then you don't need to use external power. You're pretty much living off the grid. This guy is amazing. We need more Elon Musks, and I'll tell you why. Because every time this guy makes a lot of money, he reinvests all the money he made into something else. He's changing the world. I would love to drive a Tesla. Elon, if you're watching this Facebook Live, give me a call. Or just a tweet or something. Anyway. Hey, Alex, I'm talking here. Easy going. So anyway. Oh, yeah. So, I kind of jumped the gun here. So, Elon Musk, why are we talking about him? Today, he announced the foundation of his new company building the neural net. Now, what the neural net is, I don't even know if that's the right name, neural link, neural something. He's going to put like an implant in your brain that connects your brain into the implant, thereby allowing you to control electronics with the power of your brain. Hence, Terminator. This is the, just get in on that. Like, look at that. Oh, Lauren, great camera work. Great camera work. So good. So, yes, this neural link, like, I think it's great that you can control things with your brain and whatnot. But what terrifies me is what if I'm sitting in front of my computer and this, believe it or not, I think about this often. I sometimes think about naked women. I know. Scandalous. Scandalous. What happens if I'm thinking about naked women and then my phone starts playing pornography and I'm a deviant? The neural net defense is not going to hold up in court. So what happens if all of a sudden your toaster is making toast and then you just go, toaster, be faster. Your toaster gets mad at you and then it remembers it and then you're having a bath and your toaster hops into the bath with you and kills you. What happens then? That is why, as much as I love Elon Musk, a little bit hesitant about the neural link. Also, speaking of toasters, I just want to bring up the fact that, zoom in on this one, that Battlestar Galactica is one of the greatest television shows ever broadcast, and you should all watch it. It deals with things like feelings, and love, and clones, and war, and space, and it's really good, and it's a Canadian TV show, and you should all watch it, because it's really good. Moving on. Sad Raiders fan. Why is the Raiders fan sad? Well, because the Raiders are going to Las Vegas. We learned about that yesterday. That's not the big story. What is the big story is, that's a picture of fat Elvis Presley. Decline and fall, pounds, pills, and paranoia. Whoever wrote that headline deserves extra money. I completely forgot why I put that picture in there, but I'm sure about 20 minutes ago, I thought it was very, very important. The Bunny Ranch. That's why I'm talking about this. So this is the Bunny Ranch, the world-famous Bunny Ranch. It's a brothel in Las Vegas. There has been an announcement made today that along with the Raiders going to Las Vegas, several entrepreneurs have banded together to create a Raiders-themed brothel. That's right. And here's the best part, that if you buy a session at the brothel, is there even a politically correct way of saying that? You know? If you're putting some mileage on the track at the Raiders-themed brothel, you get tickets to one of their games. I'm not lying. I think it's fantastic. Now, you know what sports team in Las Vegas needs to take advantage of that? The Golden Knights. Look at that ridiculously horrible logo. That is the new NHL franchise, the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Of course, it's always a brilliant idea, putting a hockey team in the desert instead of a city in Canada that's got, 10 million people in its regional population that already has one team and could easily support two, called Toronto. We need a second team in this city. My good friend John Tory also agrees with me. Just so we're clear. So agree. But what I was thinking is if we have a Las Vegas Golden Knights themed brothel, you get, like, if you get the Golden Shower package, then you get tickets to the Golden Knights game. Listen, I'm not in marketing, but if you got an advertising company and you need to hire somebody, it's a golden idea. See, 3 golden things. Okay, I think we're done. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Go back to. Yep. Oh, we're done.